Hey everyone, welcome back to Elevate English, your space to grow your English and your mindset, one powerful episode at a time.
I'm Mia, and today we're diving into something we all struggle with at some point. That awkward moment when you try to speak English and go completely blank, even when no one's around.
Exactly. You know the words. You've studied the vocabulary. But when you try to speak even just to yourself, it's like your brain hits pause. Total silence.
We've both been there. It feels frustrating, embarrassing, and honestly confusing. But the good news is, there's a reason why that happens and there's a way out.
In this episode, you'll learn exactly how to practice speaking English by yourself, step by step. No special equipment, no partner required.
We'll give you easy prompts to start talking right away, explain how to build speaking habits that stick, and show you how to stop freezing and start flowing.
So if you're walking, cleaning, or just relaxing, stay with us. This might be the episode that transforms how you practice English forever.
And don't forget, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We release new episodes every week to help you speak with more confidence and less stress.
Alright, let's jump in. Let's start with the real reason why speaking English alone can feel so hard. It's not that you don't know enough. It's not that your English is bad.
It's that your brain doesn't know what to say, or how to say it, without a little structure. So instead of speaking, it shuts down. Blank screen.
Think about it. When you say, I'll practice English for 5 minutes, your brain says, great, wait. What do I actually say for 5 minutes? And suddenly you're stuck.
And here's what happens next: frustration. You feel like you failed, even though you just didn't have a clear path.
That frustration turns into avoidance. You stop practicing. And that silence becomes a habit.
So, let's flip the script. What if practicing alone didn't feel like guessing in the dark, but like following a path with a flashlight?
That's exactly what we're going to show you. Simple routines. Familiar prompts. And a few tricks to keep your brain relaxed and ready.
No pressure. No judgment. Just progress, at your pace. So, here's the secret. Instead of saying, I'll just speak for 5 minutes, give your brain a simple starting point.
Think of it like a warm-up. Just like stretching before exercise helps your body, using clear prompts helps your mind.
Try this. What did I do today? Say 3 things. Simple, real, yours. I made coffee. I checked my phone. I walked to the store.
Or this. What can I see right now? Describe your environment. There's a cup, a notebook, and a plant on my desk.
The key is, use your life as the topic. You already have the vocabulary. Now you're just putting it together.
And as you repeat this kind of practice every day, something amazing happens: your brain stops freezing.
It starts building sentences automatically. You don't need to translate. You just speak.
You become fluent by making English part of your routine, not just part of your study time.
Let's talk about how to actually use this in your day. It's easier than you think.
One of the best ways is to describe what you're doing while you're doing it.
Imagine you're brushing your teeth. You can say, I'm brushing my teeth. The water is cold. I like this toothpaste.
Or while cooking. I'm chopping onions. The smell is strong. I'm making pasta tonight.
You can also reflect on your day. Today was busy. I worked a lot. I feel tired, but proud.
And here's a tip: keep it simple. Don't try to sound academic or use fancy words.
The goal is to speak in full sentences from real life. Not just coffee. Say, I'm drinking coffee right now.
The more you do this, the more fluent you become, because you're training your brain to think in English. So, why is speaking English alone so powerful?
First, no pressure. You're not being judged, corrected, or watched. You can relax and just speak.
That freedom builds confidence. You start realizing, wow, I do know more English than I thought.
And it trains your mouth to get used to English sounds. We call this muscle memory.
Yes. Just like working out at the gym, your mouth and brain need reps to stay fluent.
Another benefit, you begin to think in English, No more translating everything in your head. And it sparks creativity. Instead of freezing, you describe things differently.
Finally, it's convenient. You can do this anytime, anywhere. While cooking, walking, or even in the shower.
Now, if you're already speaking a bit alone, here's how to level up your practice.
Tip 1. Ask yourself follow-up questions. For example, why did I do that? How did that make me feel? What would I do differently next time?
That turns a simple sentence into a conversation. You go deeper, and your brain learns to connect ideas in English.
Tip 2. Repeat ideas. Don't worry about sounding boring. If you describe the same day 3 times, each version will sound more natural.
That's how fluency grows, not through variety but repetition. Your brain wires the connections stronger every time.
Another great tip: imagine you're talking to someone real. Like a friend. Explain your opinion or tell them a funny story.
Or even pretend you're giving a TED Talk. Make it fun. Confidence grows when you stop judging yourself.
Okay, now let's give you some real, practical things you can do starting today. No fancy tools, just you and your voice.
1. Start small. Don't wait for a perfect moment or a perfect sentence. Just start. Describe something simple. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm making coffee. It might sound silly, but this is where fluency begins.
2. Pick one topic per day. Monday can be my weekend. Tuesday, my favorite movie. Wednesday, what I want to learn. Keep it simple, but consistent.
Use a mirror. This builds confidence and body awareness. When you see yourself speaking English, your brain treats it as a real interaction.
4. Record yourself. Not to judge yourself, but to notice what's working. You might realize, oh, I always pause before saying because, or I use the word thing too much.
5. Add variety. Mix up your practice. Describe your room. Tell a short story. Give your opinion on a topic. Teach something simple, like how to make tea, to an imaginary friend.
6. Combine with listening. Listen to a podcast or short video, pause it, and repeat what you heard or explain it in your own words. This builds comprehension plus speaking at the same time.
7. Set a daily time. Make it a habit. Even 5 minutes a day is better than 1 hour once a week. Right after lunch. Before brushing your teeth. During your walk.
The key is daily rhythm, not intensity. Let's talk about what not to do. These mistakes are super common, we've all made them, but awareness helps you move past them faster.
Expecting perfect grammar from the start. Fluency is not grammar perfection. It's communication. Even native speakers make grammar mistakes, and no one notices.
Only practicing when motivated. Motivation is temporary. Discipline and habit win every time. You don't wait to feel inspired to brush your teeth, right?
Comparing yourself to others. Your journey is yours. Someone else may speak better, but maybe they've been practicing longer or had different opportunities. Comparison kills confidence.
Thinking instead of speaking. A big one. You might think you're practicing, but unless you're speaking out loud, you're not training your speaking muscles.
Ignoring pronunciation. Many learners focus only on vocabulary or grammar. But pronunciation is key for being understood and feeling confident. Practice the sounds, the rhythm, the stress.
Translating in your head. When you translate, you pause. Instead, build English thoughts directly. Use simple language, it's faster and more natural.
Overloading your brain. Trying to do too much leads to burnout. Start with 5 minutes. Keep it light. Consistency builds fluency, not cramming.
Speaking like a textbook. Native English is casual, messy, and full of contractions. I do not like that, I don't like it. Use real-life English, not robot English.
Ready to turn speaking into a daily habit? Here's a challenge to help you take real action, starting today. Challenge rules. Speak for 5 minutes every day out loud. Doesn't matter if it's in the morning, evening, or during your walk. Just talk with yourself, not in your head. Pick a simple topic. What you ate today. a memory from last weekend, a place you'd like to travel, your favorite food or series. Record yourself. Use your phone. No fancy mic needed. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for consistency. Listening back helps you track progress and spot patterns. Narrate real life. While cooking, I'm chopping the onions now. While walking, there's a dog on the street. He looks friendly. Smile and relax. Smiling reduces tension and improves pronunciation. It makes speaking feel easier and more natural. Write first, then speak if needed. Feeling stuck? Write 2 to 3 sentences before you speak. Then read them aloud and expand naturally. Set a timer. Start with 5 minutes, then build to 7, then 10. The key is short, frequent practice beats long, rare sessions.
If you accept the challenge, comment below. I'm speaking every day. We'll be cheering you on. One reason people stop practicing is because their goals are too big, too vague, or too boring. Let's fix that. Start with simple, clear goals. Don't say, I want to be fluent in 6 months. Say, I'll speak for 5 minutes today about what I ate for lunch. Small goals are achievable, and achievement creates momentum. Break big goals into mini wins.
Want to speak for 10 minutes straight? Start with 2, then 4, then 6. Think. 5 minutes equals warm-up. 7 minutes equals routine. 10 minutes equals strength training. Your speaking endurance builds like a muscle gradually. Make it personal and fun. Talk about your favorite Netflix show. Describe your dream vacation. Pretend you're teaching English to your pet. Personal topics equals emotional connection equals stronger memory and motivation. Celebrate small wins. Every time you speak out loud, give yourself a check mark. Do a little happy dance. Write it down. Spoke English for 5 minutes. These micro-rewards release dopamine, the brain's yes, keep going signal. Avoid common goal mistakes. I'll do 2 hours on Saturday. You won't. And it's too much. I'll practice when I feel like it. You probably won't feel like it. Instead, I'll speak for 5 minutes after breakfast every day. Make it easy, fun, and repeatable.
Real change comes from repeating the small things again and again. Let's build habits that work for you.
ET's wrap up. If you've made it this far, you're serious about improving your English. That already sets you apart. Here's what to remember. Speaking alone isn't weird, it's powerful. No pressure. No judgment. Just you, your voice, and your progress. Even native speakers talk to themselves. It builds clarity and confidence. Consistency beats intensity. 5 minutes a day greater than 1 hour once a week. Make it a daily ritual like brushing your teeth. Speak during tasks, cooking, walking, getting ready. Your English brain grows with repetition and routine. Fluency starts before you feel ready. You don't wait for perfect grammar or vocabulary. You speak now with what you have. Describe your room. Talk about your favorite food. Pretend you're telling a story to a friend. Start small. Start simple. Just start. Progress, not perfection. Every mistake is a step forward. Every word you say builds fluency. You don't need to sound like a native. You need to sound like you in English. Your voice matters. You have a story, a perspective. And English is the tool that helps you share it with the world. Use your voice out loud every single day. Even if no one's listening, you are.
Now it's your turn. In the comments, what's the biggest challenge you face when speaking alone? What tip from today's episode will you try first? And if you made it to the end, type alone but confident in the comments so we know you're one of the real ones. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and come back tomorrow, we're here for you.